Call of Duty meets Valorant in the world of crypto, as well as a Pokemon/Illuvium style game. This is QORPO, and they have a massive ecosystem building out for Q4 and Q1 of next year, and you're not going to want to miss it. On today's show, we're bringing on their CEO, Ras, to give you all the need-to-know information. And without further ado, we've got Ras here from QORPO, and he's going to let us know all the updates coming up, not only from Citizen Conflict, which has some huge updates right now, but their whole ecosystem as well. Welcome to the show, Ras. Let us know what you have going on.
Hey Mike, really great to be here on the show. So my name is Ras, I'm the CEO and the founder of the QORPO Game Studio, and we are building the Citizen Conflict, a very cool shooter game. It's like Fortnite with Cyberpunk, and they have a baby, Citizen Conflict, so super excited. About the studio, about me, so I'm in the space from 2018. We're building from the wallet system to marketplace for different type of mobile games and so on. So my journey was super excited because I started as a professional footballer. Many people don't know this. So from the professional footballer to the banker, I was working with the biggest European investment bank in our country, and then I moved from the investment background to the gaming. So we build a team around the professional from the Web2 space. We have an expert from games like Mafia, Horizon, or tactical shooter Arma, which are very famous. And this is basically our core teams and members who are behind the amazing games, Citizen Conflict, and also we are building one crazy good game, AneeMate. So super excited to be here.
Awesome. Thanks for that one. So I want to hear a little bit more about AneeMate in a second, but first of all, we've been talking about Citizen Conflict for feels like well over a year now here on our sister channel Altcoin Buzz, as well as here at Funjible. So now we've just heard that you've had a lot of things going on with Alpha and the Epic Game Store. So can you let us know how that's going, what's going on with that, and what players can anticipate coming forward?
Yeah, we are super excited. Citizen Conflict is live on the Epic Store, so just go to the Epic Store, download the Citizen Conflict game. It's free to play, so everybody can get access. You don't need any NFT, there are no barriers, and currently we are in the 4th version of the alpha test of the game. It will be last iteration of the alpha test, and then we go to the beta. So what you can expect in the game, we have 5 different maps, we have 11 playable heroes. Each hero has different type of abilities, ultimate abilities. We have account progression, weapon progression, hero progression, so you can play the game, unlock your weapons, unlock your heroes, get your rewards, and what is the most important, you can open the loot boxes and start crafting your hero or weapon skin. So we are super excited that not just we develop the Citizen Conflict as a game with very cool features, but we also building the player-driven economy. And what does it mean, the player-driven economy? In our perspective is that the users will determine the value of the skin. Users can get and grant inside the game the various asset, loot boxes, and most important, hero and weapon shards. You then using these hero and weapon shards to the special cube. It's kind of crafting mechanism, and you can just craft your asset. And by the randomize on the blockchain, you can secure your NFT skin for the heroes and weapons, and you can equip these skins on the game and use it. So we are not selling anything. The season 0 is free. You can just mint it for the blockchain fees, you can unlock the skins, you can use it inside the game, or you can put it on the marketplace. And we would like to see from our community what and how will be the value of the assets created by the community. So this is real player-driven economy. Super excited about that. Currently we have more than 20 to 30,000 daily active users minting, crafting on the BNB chains, on the Polygon. So super cool for the alpha test.
Yeah, that's great to see. And then for those of you who aren't maybe as involved as in farming for skins, on a big project like this, when they do bring up their main game and you have so many more players come into their ecosystem, like he was saying, Ras was saying, we have like 20, 30,000 active players, which is huge. But in a couple years from now, there'll be a lot more. And if you have one of these OG skins that you could only get in alpha and beta, we're assuming that's going to be pretty valuable. So don't miss this opportunity. And then as well, Ras, is there anything happening in terms of building up guns or anything yet, or are we focusing mostly on skins right now?
There will be also customization of the weapons. You can add the scope, you can have different type of the charm on top of the weapons and so on. So like in Battlefield, you can customize the weapon, mostly for the visual perspective. We want to be really competitive and not at all pay to win. So all of the adjustment of the games are purely visuals. So you just get the skins, weapons, and so on and so forth to looks different. This is what the players want. We want to have equal chance for the casual players, esport players, and so and so. So basically, there will be various ways how to customize. Also, we provide a different type of the mask. So if you open the loot boxes, out of the loot boxes you can get the mask. You can equip the mask on your character. So even by this visual is completely different. Currently, there is more than 400 different items you can get and open from the loot boxes and customize your characters and weapons.
Great, great. Can you just let our community know the easiest way to get involved with these loot boxes?
Yeah, just go to the QORPO.world and sign up with your MetaMask wallet, OKX wallet, and so. Just click mint and you mint the loot boxes. You just wait for a few seconds until the transaction is processed on the blockchain, and then you can see items getting out of these loot boxes, and instantly you own them as an NFT. You can equip them to the game, or if you don't like it, or if you like it too much and you want to sell it, just put it on the marketplace and sell it.
Nice, nice. So you've talked about that we're in our final iteration of alpha and then betas coming soon. But for those of people who are waiting for like the full experience of the game, when do you expect that the full game will be able to come out?
That is like, it's very hard to say how the final looks of the game will look like. We decide to work very deep with the community. We are applying the feedbacks, improving the game mechanics, different feedbacks, what they like, what they don't like. So we really work with the community of the feedbacks. But of course we have some internal the deadlines, what and when we want to add some kind of features. So beta will start end of the quarter one. Inside the beta, you can expect the battle royale, you can expect new heroes, you can expect vaulting, climbing, and also the vehicles will be added to the game, so it will be super cool. And for the, let's say, it's the full like season one, there is the expectation to be live at end of the quarter two.
Okay, great. So already it's only a few months to see like a full immersive experience, and then only like roughly 6 months away to get like a much more full game. Okay, that's really cool. I know people are going to be pretty excited about that. I did hear you say in another interview talking about potentially incorporating esports. What do you think, because esports is so huge in the traditional gaming industry, so what do you think we need to have happen in the crypto world to get games like Citizen Conflict involved in esports and pull those same kind of audience numbers and dollar prize pools? Yeah,
first of all, it's the game itself, it needs to have quality, it needs to be really competitive with the Web2 games, and esports is a huge market, but it's also, there is a huge and biggest competition, especially in the shooting genre. It's like, the most, difficult market for the esports, because you got the games like Valorant, Apex, Roach, and so different type of the shooter games. So if you want to succeed on the esports, you need to be competitive and to have same game mechanics, visuals, and bring something new to the table. Because to fight with Apex, which are spending 200-300 millions per year to make super game even more cool, it's almost impossible with the budget. What majority of the Web3 games studio have, but what we can do is bring something new on the table, adding new features, adding new kind of game mechanics and gameplay. So our go-to-market strategy for the esports is that we are working with our esports partner in the Southeast Asia. We will have a tournament. 2nd December is the tournament in the Vietnam Technical University. Then we go to the Philippines. Then we go to Malaysia and Thailand. So there will be a lot of tournaments with the students and let's say tier 2 esports team. So we can figure it out what and how should the game evolve and what is necessary to compete by the game mechanics and game quality with the Web2 Game Studios specifically for the shooting genre. And then definitely our unique features. All the Web3 game has these advantages that we get a monetization layer for the players. And I always said, imagine that you get Fortnite and you get the Fortnite in the Web3, then you can make money, then you can trade your asset. Same quality, but I have this layer that I can trade, I can own. So this is what we provide with Citizen Conflict, with all of our games. We target and aim to deliver the same gaming experience add something new on the table and provide you the ownership of the asset and mostly utility of the assets, that you can sell it, you can trade it, and you know, there is a huge topic about ownerships, but what is the ownership without the utilities? You know, you can own some asset, but when the game is done, this asset is useless. So we want to provide a lot of utilities to the NFTs and opportunities you to sell even the whole account as an NFT. So legally, you don't have to be worried about to get banned on the Steam and so on. So you don't have to be worried about put some credit card to some Chinese market to sell something. You know, so this is the value what we can offer.
That's really great, and it's nice to see the development that you guys are working on. But when you bring up things like economy, it does have a lot of people thinking Wen Token. So have you guys thought about that for you, the economy? Have you guys even have a potential launch of a token? Let us know.
That's good questions. Like, you know, Web3 community is still mostly about the tokens, rewards, and you know, play to earn, play to own, trade, and so on. So of course our community is always putting us these questions: when token, when listing, market is getting better, and so on. So I can confirm that we are already start discussions for the listing, and we are targeting listing soon. I can specific more, but it's on our pipeline. We deliver the games we promise, we deliver the ecosystem we promise, and now we promise to our community that we are going to listing, and we always deliver. So you can expect to QORPO token be listed anytime soon.
Okay, great. So then you will be focusing more on an ecosystem like a QORPO token rather than specifically a citizen conflict token?
That's something also unique we can provide to the market, because we can see very good gaming tokens, and we can see that market and bull market is all about the gaming, but gaming, the game start and end. There is a life cycle in the game, you know. You don't always create another Counter-Strike that it's, you know, it's so long, and Apex and so, but you know, the investors, especially in the Web3 gaming, and investor into the token specific for the games, they need to understand and they need to make due diligence before they invest, because you know, it's a game, it start and it's end. If you have a studio, if you have the studio which have the one token connecting all the IPs, ecosystem, and of course one game die, but second come, one game die and another come. That's the life cycles of the game. People love now shooter genre, tomorrow they love Pokemon genre, another day they like turn-based genre, and so on. So we want to create, and we are with the company not just building the one token around the whole ecosystem, but we are also building our modular gaming framework, which we'll be using with Citizen Conflict, which we'll be using in AneeMate, and we are also working on the framework for the mobile games, because we understand that mobile market is also huge and has a huge potential for the adoption. So we aim to deliver more games. We don't know which one will be that one big things, but we aim to deliver very, very high quality Web2 games, and hopefully Citizen Conflict and AneeMate will be leading the tractions for the whole studio.
Nice, that's a great answer. You brought it and you said it like perfectly. So many games come and fade, and even like a big title right now, we're seeing Illuvium. They're bringing in like a multi-tier vault system that has IP bringing money back into their token that cycles, and that's what pays vesting, because as you've seen like from the 2021 collapse, so many people, when they're just diluting their token with just vesting schedules, because that's how they pay it out instead of using new income to pay out vesting. It's nice to see this cycle we have so much more innovation coming into tokens. So it's going to be great to see what you guys come out with, and hopefully it's in 2024 and we get to see a lot come from that. Now, we've talked a lot about Citizen Conflict, but you have a lot of other games on QORPO as well. You're just talking about a little bit about AneeMate. Can you let us know more about that and what players should look forward to?
You know, I'm the kids of the 90s, so I play like every single Pokemon games, and it was like, in my perspective, it's definitely the most successful IP for the gaming. Not just about the games, but also about the IPs and franchise all around. So if you check the revenue stream from the Pokemon, it's not come from the game itself. Majority of the revenue of the Pokemon brand is from the outsourcing IPs and merchandise and so and so. So AneeMate, we aim to deliver AneeMate brand beyond the gaming. It will be not just a game. It will be the whole franchise around the TV shows, around the merchandise. We have very huge dynamic plan for the AneeMate roadmap. Game itself is It's something what I always dream Pokemon will ever be, and it's never happened. So Pokemon brings the creatures, and you know, we as a people always want to catch, and I personally want to be trainer all the time when I was playing Pokemon games. So, but they never was like purely multiplayer games that I can explore, play with my friends. The game mechanics was just exploring, and then the turn-based game. So AneeMate is team-based extraction shooter with creatures. And the game mechanics include 3 main game modes. The first is extraction shooter. If you play Escape from Tarkov, imagine that you play as a small kid, jump to the island, and you have a limited time on the island to find your way home out of the island. And during that locations and finding your way home, you need to save the creatures called AneeMates. So basically, you are doing the quest. You are interact with NPCs. You are interact with other peoples like PvP. They can kill you. They can make some obstacles to you to get to your target. And the most important, you won't find different type of loots, items, and you won't save the AneeMates. And if you save the AneeMates, you need to extract successfully out of the island. If you are not able to extract out of the island, you lose everything. So it's high stake, high reward type of the gameplay. Then if you successfully extract out of the island, you got your social hub. In your social hub, you can see all of your items. You can doing crafting, so you can buy the receipts. So I can craft, for example, different type of the magazine. I can craft different type of the weapons, and so and so. And most important, I can see my AneeMates there. I can evolve them. I can make the bond with them and basically interact with them. And then we have turn-based game. I'm really fan of the Temtem. Temtem is very successful Pokemon type of the games, but the gameplay is 2 versus 2. Only 2 versus 2. You have two AneeMates, opponent has 2 AneeMates, and it's a turn-based. So this is something what we will also adding to the AneeMate game, and this in the AneeMate will be kind of our esports part of the gameplay. So you got the turn-based, you got the extraction shooter, you got the crafting, and all these game mechanics are based for turn-based 2v2, and your main goal is to evolve and catch the best AneeMate and then become the champions in the 2v2 turn-based fights.
Okay, great. So when can players get involved in this and play along?
Today we have a Genesis Mint for the AneeMate. It's happening on the QORPO world. All the Genesis holders of the AneeMate will get access to the first iteration of the alpha test by Q1. So basically, after the Citizen conflict, before Citizen will go to the beta, AneeMate will have first iteration only for Genesis holders, and then from that we go public by the Q2.
Okay, great. So we're seeing a lot coming up from QORPO we've got the Citizen conflict that we just had with the alpha, then Q1 and Q2 next year is going to be huge for you. So that's pretty exciting. We've got a lot to look forward to. So I just wanted to say thank you a lot for coming on Funjible Games. We appreciate getting all this alpha here. Is there anything you'd want to leave our players with where they can go? And also let them know the best socials to follow you on. Is it your Twitter, for instance?
Yes, definitely. If you would like to know all the information, if you get updates, so definitely check the Citizen Conflict Twitter, our Play AneeMate Twitter. Then also you can join our QORPO World Discord. This is the place where we merge all of our products. So if you would like to follow the specific project, go on the Twitter. If you would like to know more about the ecosystem and what's going on in the QORPO world, just join our Discord. You can find everything under one roof.
Okay, that's so great. Thanks for all that information today. And everyone watching, make sure you head on over to X platform and check out their page. Well, that wraps it up for this video. If you have any questions at all for Ras or about any of the games from QORPO, let us know in the comments below. We'll be sure to reach out to them and find the answer for you. Thanks again so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and we'll see you in the next video.